Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. We are surprisingly getting pretty close to getting everything done, with a good amount of time remaining. We're now fully virtuous, we're the perfect royal, I suppose. And we're best friends with almost all of our buddies and supporters. Now, last time I said that I was going to go to a dungeon today, and I probably will. I almost certainly will, in fact, but I was also thinking that there's a thing I want to do. Just to confirm, also. The usual here, of course. Come on, luck.
Right.
Nope.
Well,
Come on, experience. Nice. Come on, vegetables or stuff. Or water and meat, that's fine too. Alright, I just wanted to see what exactly I would do to do the fishing that I need to do.
Are we departing?
I want to do. Where exactly would I travel?
Now then.
And does the game tell me if we're gonna fly to a location or
Which
move
one?
over land or water?
Alright.
that's that.
Like, this used to be a super long trip around, like 3
That's
days or
that,
so?
then.
4? 3? I don't know.
Be that as it may.
Okay, but now we actually just fly there in one day.
Yeah,
And honestly, that's good to know, because if it had turned out that one of the towers we need to actually spend more than 1 day to travel to, and I saved them all for the last 3 days remaining, that could have been bad. But I think they're just gonna allow me to go to all of them in 1 day.
Be that as it.
Yeah. No.
Be off.
It doesn't default to no.
I want to pick.
Okay, Yufa's here. That's good to confirm, but I mean, we basically knew that anyway. Nope. But yeah, okay, so the towers are going to be 1 day affairs. That's good. We're just going to
let's go.
actually take a look at the fishing situation, though. I mean, since we want to spend time with Yufa on the first opportunity that we get, well... Chance to find out if maybe the luck increase is random.
Right.
Well, who knows? Let's see if the items we get here are random, actually. Well, doesn't appear like they are, which is good to know.
Everyone is here.
Now again.
Now.
Huh? Group map, please.
Now.
Thank you. Alright,
What
so,
a view.
we would want
What
to
a view.
Up for a challenge, eh?
Looks charming.
travel here.
That's where you want to go.
That's a 1-day trip? Oh, is that, No, wasn't that the location on the right there also a dungeon? Silento. Well, yeah, Silento isn't. Silento is a village
It's your
along the way. No, let's think it over.
And right
Yeah,
there's
this is the
a
dungeon,
ladder.
isn't it?
That's where you
That's
want
also,
yeah,
traveling
but
there also takes 1 day. Interesting. Unpleasant weather, I mean, that obviously
your
doesn't matter.
But which one? That's where you want to go.
That's 2 days. Okay, interesting. So we wouldn't be flying here, but we would be spending 2 days on the water, which is basically what we need, right? Because during a day on the water, you get the afternoon to do fishing, but then at night we're just going to be resting, and we could talk to people or take a bath to increase stats, but we can't do fishing while we're not moving, right? So we'd have to probably just do this to spend, or we could spend 2 separate, days on the water, of course.
Yeah, it's
But
your call.
we're not going to do that today. Because, yeah, we will want to talk to Yufa. So I guess what we're gonna do instead is just go
That's
here.
where you want to go?
Carpentries of the Clouds is the lower level one. So I guess we're gonna
I
start
think
with
we
this
have a
one.
favor to do there.
Odd place for ruins. Sure enough. Anyone building something that terrific is sure to leave other terrific stuff behind.
Let us avoid risk.
Like several gold beetles, hopefully. Sure would be nice. A bit of treasure hunting is all well and good, but our priority is about yeah.
Yeah, but it's your call.
Oh, unpleasant weather though. Wait a second. We could change that. Do I want to risk doing a dungeon in unpleasant weather? It is going to give us better rewards, of course. I'm sure we can handle it, but not being able to capitalize on weaknesses, especially for the boss, is certainly worrying. A little bit. It is a pretty high-level dungeon still. Is the other one currently... It's also
Up for
blighted.
the
Okay, so we'd have to
challenge,
do something about the weather either way. Well, in that case, I think we want to do that.
Farewell.
I'd rather spend more time grinding if I need more levels than, you know, make things unnecessarily more difficult and just more awkward, really. For the most part. So, yeah.
Let's go.
Hey,
Hello.
leave it to
Change
me.
the weather.
The weather. We'll face danger here.
Will that be all?
Yes,
Now
please. We do have 99 marble bluefin tunas, I believe,
Thanks.
so we can do this plenty. Excellent. And now instead of blighted, the weather is only dreadful. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
So, what should we do?
So let's try this again.
Now,
Tis.
I think we have a favor to do there.
Let us avoid.
It's your call.
Let's
Let's
be
go.
off.
The gauntlet runner strides towards ruins, long bereft of their masters. Heavenly treasures surely slumber, but so too do heavenly guardians.
What to pick?
I won't stop.
Right. I mean, we cannot
Got it.
do this again. Okay. Fair enough. Well then, Yuva. It's time to finally wrap up your story, huh? Excuse me, I hate to bother you, but I really want to talk to you about something. You're never a bother, Yuva. Oh, it's nothing very important. Just something that's been on my mind, yeah. What is it?
Oh,
Oh, actually, right here is kind of... Can you come out to the deck? The weather's improved after all. Thank you.
no one else is here, right?
I don't think so. We can talk privately.
The truth is, I wanted to ask you something today. A shameless sort of request, maybe.
I'm happy to do anything for you.
Would you consent to shake my hand?
Whoa, I mean, that's a pretty sudden request. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Please?
Sure, but...
Sure, but why?
Wait, really? You will?
I'm assuming that in her culture that actually signifies agreeing to, well, basically becoming engaged or something. Because this is what this is all about, right?
Do you remember, the trials of Malnova?
Absolutely not.
I said we Mustari have two kinds of handshakes. The one we did back then was to demonstrate trust. But this time, I want the other kind. I want to convey my feelings to you. Please?
Yes, I understand.
Oh, thank you.
I'm finding it difficult to relax.
Are you troubled by something? You seem tense.
How did you know?
You said you had a feeling to convey?
Couldn't you use, like, words? Also, Nurus is watching us.
I felt it to be a sort of miracle. I never thought I'd be involved in any way with followers of Sanctism. That's why I was so hesitant at first. When I found myself clashing with them, I became even more unsure of what was right. But then, that very unsurety is what turned out to be the most important feeling, did it not? Once I learned what frustrated me, what I refused to compromise on, I knew then who I really am at my core. It led me to a realization. I only want to live in a world where you exist.
Oh, that's awfully nice of you to say. Let's live a long time together. I feel the same way. I feel like both the first and last options are good here.
I feel the same way as you, Yufa.
Do you mean I can stay by your side?
Oh no, I meant I want to exist in a world where I exist. Wait.
Truly, you'll grant me something so special. It's all I could ask for. Just know that for me, no one could possibly replace you. I may not be accustomed to things here, but I like my life right now. I even like the people here, on the mainland. It's just that there's such a plethora of things I feel I must protect, and I don't always know how. But I prefer this over being protected. No matter what lies ahead, I will protect our future. That means you.
I can sense Yufa's determination and her unwavering trust in me. Is it just that, though? I thought this was
The Oracle Priestess,
about more than trust.
Yufa, keeper and heritor of the Summoner's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
If everyone the world over could cooperate like this.
If only. Summoner lineage, less anxiety, wonderful. Again, if only. And Yufa is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. Eventually.
My apologies. I've been holding your hand all this time. Oh, perhaps we can hold fast this way just a little longer?
As long as you like.
I'm glad.
The two of us held hands until the others arrived. And things became a bit awkward, so we let go eventually. Thanks to Yufa's strong faith in me, the people of Verga Island now fully support me. Which doesn't impress anyone, unfortunately.
Cutting through the skies, the Gauntlet Runner reaches the Manor of the Ascendant Ruins. Land once sent skyward by Oceania's unusual flow of magla. According to legend, those who could freely fly the skies came to refer to themselves as celestial beings, taking their seat here to govern from on high. But pride comes before the fall, and God was so enraged that every last one perished. Oh, to set foot in a place even history chooses to forget.
Now then.
So this is where our bounty's hiding, huh? I heard a bit of chatter about this one. They say it's been alive for hundreds of years. They have lived for so long, it may have amassed a substantial amount of magla. It could be a most formidable opponent.
Now then.
The rumors also state that it spreads plague and famine. Best to handle this whole situation as expediently as possible.
Bull.
The plague spreading business. It's all just superstition in it. Because if it isn't, I already feel damn sorry for us. It might attack someone. Yeah, it might attack us.
But
We can't just leave it here. It might attack someone. Also, there's a bounty on its head, so... Indeed, this beast poses a most grievous threat to the locals. It should be dispatched with great haste. Agreed. Abide no further distractions, and concentrate solely on laying our enemy low.
Let's go.
Alright, let's focus on the task at hand and get it done. Right, that being said, let's quickly take a look at the Royal Summoner situation. Yeah, rank 20 Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker. I mean, we're getting close to the Devil Summoner at least, which has been working out decently for us, I would say. Soul Hacker... I mean, honestly, I'm more than a little tempted to just dump a bunch of items into this to get her there quicker. I mean, really, what else are we working towards that we absolutely want? Heismay is finally at, you know, his Royal Thief archetype, which is where he's probably just going to stay for the rest of the game. Stroll is there with his Royal Warrior, which seems pretty darn powerful. Did I actually give him... Yeah, I gave him all of these as well. Right. And the 20% slash boost. Yeah, I mean, he's a nice, powerful melee fighter. So is Heismay, but with also some support, I suppose. Then there's Yufa, who's eventually going to be the Royal Summoner, of course. And then Atantuo, who I guess is still learning the... What exactly am I having him study this for? Just so he can study something at all? I don't remember.
That
If there was something I specifically wanted from this. I guess mostly I've just been using the Thief archetype in dungeons because that way you can get extra items. So I suppose, well, as long as the enemies don't require more attention and, you know, a more battle-focused setup, we can just stay that way. Plus, you know, he's already maxed out the Prince. We could, of course, just, you know, remain in the Prince archetype forever and just passively gather experience and, you know, gain more items. But we can also keep working towards things. I mean, at least unlock the ninja, I suppose, and maybe start getting some levels in that. It's just a nice archetype to have. But yeah, anyway, so obviously, except for Yufa, my whole main party of choice already has their royal archetypes unlocked. And that's, I suppose, my main priority. So, what else am I gonna do with these items? So we can just go ahead and... Oh wow, that takes a lot. Alright. One more of those, and...
It seems I've grown!
She unlocks an extra 30 MP. Wow. It's a pretty impressive amount. Let's see how far we can even get here.
I feel new power surging within me.
Ah, so close, come on.
It
Yeah, I mean,
seems
obviously
I've
we're not
grown.
even getting there. Max HP by 25, I mean, that's obviously very nice for her.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting on you.
I feel new power.
Now the question is, do we
surging
actually
within
switch
me.
her to this? Or do we let her stay in her Devil Summoner form and let her passively collect experience that we're gonna funnel into this Soul Hacker? And Heismay is still training that, Stroll is still training the Warrior. Yeah, obviously everyone has just barely started.
I've acquired a new ability.
Okay, that did at least get us to rank 2.
It seems I've grown.
And we made it to rank 5. But it's got to be 20. Yes, okay. So still plenty more to go on this one. 15 more ranks. That's going to take a while in itself before we can eventually get to this one. Yeah, so we should probably switch over. Alright, we also got another inheritance slot for this, which is good. God, what would we even use this for? I mean, I guess covering wind would be nice. Just for maximum elemental coverage. Can always go with some...
All right.
you know, something more supportive. Involving debuffs or something, but... it's fine. Oh, we have heavy dark damage. Why aren't we using that? Okay. But we don't have the better Hama. Alright. Heavy, medium, heavy, heavy. And then, of course, our own skills here. But we're going to switch over to this anyway, so... I guess it doesn't really matter that much. You're going to switch around my equipment, of course. Which is fine. We have Void Wave. Heavy magic wind damage to one enemy. Decrease attack. Heavy magic wind damage to all enemies. Recover MP for each hit. That's certainly an interesting one. Heavy HP recovery for one ally. Sure, why not? We'll get whole party crit buff. Which is certainly interesting. Don't know that I've ever used that. I don't think I have, actually. Seeker's Flame. Heavy magic fire damage to all enemies, but that's gonna be at rank 11, so it's a little bit of an investment until we get that. I suppose for now, we still want, you know, the usual selection of elemental skills. Wind we already have, so we'll just go with this, I suppose. Is that decent? Have a healing option too if we want it. Okay. Speaking of healing options, Hulkenberg is...
That...
Nope. Is not able to heal right now. I guess Juna is? Did I ever inherit anything? No, I have not. Okay, so we want someone to be able to heal the party out of combat, of course, so it's gotta be someone we don't really actively use. Medium HP recovery. You know what? Let's just give her
All right.
all of this. And we're just gonna be relying on her mana for restoring the party out of combat for the time being. Memorandum. Banner of the Ascendant, of course. A ruin perched atop a mushroom-shaped outcrop. As it is difficult to reach from the ground, few know about it, and even those who do question its existence. One theory behind the ruin says that it was a home built by a magic-wielding family who could fly at will that lived long, long ago, hence the name. But the truth behind the matter remains obscured. Thought it was a ruin of the same style as the underground ruins. People, that would be Bones Unfettered Yufa, of course. After leaving her hometown of Edria, Yufa decides to help a Sanctus church in Brilhaven, whose faithful had been suffering from an unusual sickness, but relied entirely on prayer in hopes of healing. In the Sanctus' blind faith, she saw her former self, who was determined to die alive, sacrificed to her god. Though the Sanctus disparaged her as a pagan, her experiences talking with them became an opportunity to consider a future where she could take up a new life outside the island. She strengthens her resolve to protect the future of those not just in Edria, but of all people. We're still only at 89% completion, though. Even though we unlocked at least 2 more entries since last time when we had the same number. I suppose there are just that many entries that 2 of them don't make up for 1%. I guess that's possible. I wanted to quickly
Now, where was I?
head in here, because we haven't been in a while and there might just be more things we can craft.
Well, well. Would you look at this?
Signs of a new royal archetype have presented themselves? I hope you'll allow me to bear witness to those powers coming into the
I've been waiting.
Sure.
Well, well.
Such confidence. Yes, I dare say that expression suits you. In this world of chaos, I know that many have already lost their way, lost sight of themselves. Yet you carry onward. Gently you take their hands and lead them. That kindness is your greatest strength. Do my words sound strange? I only aim to thank you in advance. A new future awaits, one I cannot predict.
You have my deepest
You've gone above and
gratitude.
beyond my hopes, not only as a colleague in my studies, but as a friend. Thank you. Don't know if that was new, but, you know. Special experiments, mask experiments, summon experiments. Let's go with these first, but... Oh, wait. We can actually make a thing. Colored Beast. A vessel for elite summoners to call upon Beast. Just Beast. Uses a single target fire magic and inflicts burn, okay. Uses light, as does this. Black Frost. Black Frost. Let's go with Black Frost, I think. Multi-target ice. I don't even know what type of summoner this is for. Probably the demon summoner? Yeah, Black Frost. Just one of the thumb. Of the divine. Another one of night. Another one of thumb, another avian. And another divine. Well, maybe we'll get some of those in these remaining dungeons. We could... Let's see here. Warlock's Mask requires Wizard's Mask, which we can make. And then we can easily make the Warlock's Mask. I mean, I don't know that... Or, you know, I have no particular reason to make these other than just filling all the ones that I haven't made so far, so... That's just what I've been doing, or what I did on my last visit here off camera. Just been crafting everything I could. Dark Knight needs Mage Knight, which needs Justice, which we don't have. Okay. And that's one of the base masks, of course, that we're gonna have to get from an enemy. Martial Artist requires Pugilist plus Brawler, so sure. Guess we'll just combine those two. Healer needs Priestess, which is another basic one. Well. Wait. Yeah, okay, so, right, of course. Sabers would need the healers. We've never made the gunners, but we have made the snipers, apparently. Interesting. Why is that? Why do we have so many of these? Maybe we just didn't have them last time. Sure. Dragoon takes sniper and gunner. So we wanted to make that either way. Destroyer takes tower. Dancer... Wait. What's this? Royal Mass Dancer only. Oh, so they're... I see. Special masks for the Royal Mass Dancer. Interesting. Fortune, Star, and Judgment. Justice, Hierophant, and Temperance. Magician, Sun, and Moon. Muscle. From Chariot, Strength, and Emperor. Okay, so I guess these are just masks that combine multiple archetypes. Yeah, actually it tells you kind of what they give you. Muscle, you can use Slash, Pierce, and Strike skills. It's a resistance to fire and weakness to wind. Okay, sure, I mean we can make it, so we will do so. So I guess that's an additional perk of the Royal Masked Dancer. Is that it has its own set of extra powerful masks that just give you a wider array of abilities and possibly also just more powerful abilities in addition to what the archetype itself has going for it, such as it is. We don't even have it yet. We only have it... Well, we have the prerequisites, so we have put it on the map, basically. We can't even use it yet. Okay. But once we can, if we ever can, we even actually have a special mask to use with it, so there's that. Alright. Okay. Well, I got to do basically what I came here to do. So that's nice. We have a random NPC to give us some hints here. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, that honestly wouldn't even make any sense because literally no one but us can get here. Because you'd need to be able to fly. So never mind. And we're gonna save over this. And we're gonna do one final thing before we actually head into the dungeon, and that is to remind myself. If you don't guard, Kokomortus of the Manor of the Ascendant can kill you instantly. If you don't guard, it's weak to ice. Okay, I mean we have plenty of options for ice. And I'll try to remember to prepare accordingly once we actually get ready to fight the thing.
Want in on this?
And about the guarding to prevent instant death, I'm assuming that is for a special attack that is going to announce in some kind of way. I mean, obviously we can't just be guarding the entire time. Kokomortos.
Just between us.
Reduce my defense. Harden my defenses. Use them often. We can do that. It's weak to ice. As long as it doesn't come down from there. Yes, okay.
Come again.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
Let's
then.
just head in.
Let's go.
And see how tough this dungeon is going to be. Ooh, this is an interesting tile set that we haven't seen too much of. Maybe not that unique, actually. Alright, so these things are still easy enough to kill. Okay, all the enemies we see so far are just very low level. We can see some items, no treasure chests on our current floor. Got the chatty tooth. Hey, buddy. Well, brush me down. You come from outside? You don't seem like the tutorial tooth we usually see. No, does he not? Not sure if I should be happy there's more of you out there. Oh, come on, lady. It's Chipper Tooth. It's just a... Wait, has it actually been the same one so far in all our previous encounters? And this is just a different one because, again, the other one couldn't have reached this dungeon? That doesn't explain how it was able to be in all the other dungeons, though. always in time to meet us there. Oh, come on, lady. I love talking. Nobody comes around to chat with a tooth like me. Tell me about the outside. Go on. Oh, how sad. I'd love to stay and chat, but we came here to take down a bounty. The monster? Oh yeah, it's been here since before I was just a baby tooth. A milk tooth, you might say. It's real mean and real dangerous, especially when it pokes you with its beak. If you don't buff those defenses real good, one peck and you're toast. Or is that just what the hint that we bought was talking about? That we need to make sure that our defenses are bolstered enough to withstand its attacks, because otherwise it's just gonna reduce our defense and kill us. Risk instant death in that way and not as in actual instant death.
Whoa.
So you're saying we should look for ways to increase our defense with magic or the like. If you murder that bird monster for us, we'd sure appreciate it. Just watch out for its beak. Yeah, okay. Teleporters? Looks like it. Okay, we got some sort of enemy that we don't immediately identify over there. Magla pill? Well, we're completely full on Magla pills. So those are gonna go to waste. That's fine. Oh god. Wow, that was some pretty heavy damage. Of course, that was completely avoidable too. Let's heal all allies. I think that actually used the active party's mana though, because obviously we haven't used any mana yet, and we're missing some. That's a bit lame. Oh, this guy. Okay. It's just like that. We got a pretty obvious, for a change, little crawl space here. Do we have to activate these teleport pads from this side, or will they only bring us back from the central platform? As we'll see. Magla injection, all right. Also, crawl space is actually the only way forward. Okay, so maybe that's why they made it so hard to miss. And again, to be fair, they're kind of hard to miss if you use the face sight more than never. But I don't do that, so... Oh god, there was one on the other side, of course there was. Okay, skill... Juna. There we go. Okay, we change floors. Two treasures here. No chests. Crawl space right there. Nope, don't get stuck, please. Thank you. This looks a bit confusing on the map, but I suppose it's really not. What level are you? 58, okay. I mean, yeah, we're still pretty comfortably above that level. Okay, that goes back down. In fact, yeah, this didn't get us to where I thought it was gonna go at all. Ah, there's a crawl space to get to that part over there. Oh, and there's one of the 4 remaining gold beetles. 3 more to go. Very nice. I mean, who knows? Maybe there are gonna be 2 in each of these dungeons. That would be super nice, actually. Oh yeah, well, it was just that other crawl space that I, for some reason, decided not to take immediately. Looks like it's just gonna go to this little separate part here. Okay. Wait. It's another crawl space. Wow. So, do we want to take the ladder down, or is this a way to go? Who knows? Why was that bird ready for me? And there's another way down. And this was a longer path, so this is probably the correct one. Raised water times 3. Wow, okay. This is also inactive from here. Oh, and we got an actual red enemy here? Oh, Dark Elementa.
This could be our chance.
Okay. I suppose these are always very high level, but not necessarily very strong, I guess. Just hit it with something, and you can hit it with that and just destroy it utterly.
Good. 'Tis done.
So we decided not to go... Wait. Okay. Yeah, I see now, of course. So the letter I didn't take would have led to an item, so we want to go back and pick that up. Yeah. Makes sense. And then, of course, we're gonna have to track all the way back again. Oh god, we're gonna have to go through crawl space as well. It's better be worth it. Nice try, buddy. And it's a Talisman of the Thumb. Did we need that? Maybe. I suppose there's a good chance we needed a whole bunch of them, so... maybe worth it. If you consider getting all those masts and summoning totems to be worth it. This way, please. Right, that's where we just were. And there's the switch. Okay, just like that. Ah, 2 ring sandals. Oh, nice little hiccup there. So, I mean, I can only assume that these teleport paths are just gonna get us to the other side, but also they all serve as teleport as shortcuts now. So that's nice and convenient. The whole place is now interconnected. And this should be our way forward, upward, downward? Something? Upward, apparently. Is it you? No, you're the quiet tooth. What you doing this deep in? What are people doing here? What's that supposed to mean? We came to defeat the monster with a bounty on it. Would you know anything about it? It's mean. It's got us all chattering. But it doesn't like ice. Can you use magic?
Oh, yeah?
Ah, so ice affinity attacks will work well. Thanks, Toothy. I think that's just what we needed. Get good and prepared, okay? If you lose, not even the dentist can save you. And ain't that just alive? And ain't that just life? Yes? Wait. That also goes up, but elsewhere? Why am I confused by this? Hello. Oh, you're only 64. Well, actually, wait. Are we that high level? I suppose we're level 67, so just barely strong enough to defeat those instantly. Some nice little crawl space there. Oh, treasure. But is it actual treasure? Yes. Surprisingly. No trap. And we're level 68, by the way. Okay, right.
This is amazing. Look at the quality.
Heavenly Raiment, all stats plus 5. Wow, nice stuff.
What an incredible find!
Incredible.
Rakshasi's fan. Okay. And that armor is probably... I mean, surely that's gonna be good for someone. Oh, damn. Didn't someone also have their equipment changed and I didn't actually take a look? Was it you? No. Was it Yufa? Yes. Right. But I mean, I suppose... Is this even bad, necessarily? Yeah. Kind of. Surely we can do better than that. Why would we want agility? Obviously we want magic. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's what she was using, but I think it might have been. Probably the best we can do in terms of just magic increasing. And this... I mean, they're basically equivalent. Wow, this is better, but... You using that prevents forget versus prevents charm. Didn't I argue that forget... Yeah, forget is not as bad, right? I mean, this is more protective, but charm is worse if it affects you because it completely takes control away, whereas forget just makes it so you can't use skills, but you can still use items to cure yourself. So, yeah, we want her to have that. And this is strengthened magic, which I guess kind of works, but how about all stats plus 5 as opposed to 2 stats plus 3, huh? Ultra increased defense, but this just has a bunch more defense. What does everyone else have? I mean, she's in the back row, so defense isn't really as big of a priority for her. He uses this. Nullifies fire, which is not his weakness. It is hers. Sure, you know what? Why don't we... I mean, all stats plus 5 is just very, very good, obviously, but having no weakness is also really good. In fact, nullifying what used to be your weakness is even better. You're weak to wind, but also you're using this, which gives you a bunch of strength, and is also... not really particularly protective, I guess. Right. So the hero is obviously using this. Just a slightly better version of the Heavenly Raiment. Okay. Endurance, Defense, endurance. Yeah, I guess we don't get any of the really heavy armor. That also just increases strength. It's all about endurance. So I guess I'm okay with him having this, which is, you know, it's fine. And you're obviously using the Hero's Cuirass, right? Yeah. And you can just use this instead. Good stuff. Ah, and I think I see now? Do I? Ah, yes, of course. Okay. So the other staircase would have actually just gone here, right? Yeah, okay. And with that, we're already at the top. So no second gold beetle, but I didn't really expect that. That's fine. Does everyone have ice available? You do. You do not, I think, yeah. I mean, do we want to take the game's advice seriously and actually focus on boosting our defense? I guess it's probably not a terrible idea to do so. I guess we can sacrifice 20% damage to give you an ice attack. A nice ice attack. In fact, we can give you a really nice ice attack. Like... Frigid Fortress Tactic. Expensive, but I mean, we haven't needed to fight anything else in this whole dungeon, so I think we should be good to go all out on this boss. Iceman obviously has Icy Strike and, well, Yufa has Boatona. Yeah, Blizzardton actually. Wait, yeah, Boatona too, but Blizzardton, of course, is what matters here. Yeah, I mean, I guess with that, we'll just gonna crush this thing. Because I was somehow expecting this dungeon to be a lot more, you know, a lot higher level compared to the last one we were in, but I guess not. Also, wait, when did we... Oh, I guess we must have... yeah, we must have actually reached level 68 while fighting enemies in the field. I didn't even realize. So, we have a point to spend, right? Or were we already at the max? Do we no longer need strength? Hold on. So, yeah. 82 with equipment. $88, but Prince would get him to 92. Okay, so we still have some room to grow there, strength-wise. Let's go then, all in. Okay, I think we should just be good. We have the opportunity to steal, the option to steal. I could switch to the Prince, but I think we should be just fine. Even with Atanto and his suboptimal archetype.
Wow.
So this is the bounty, eh? I guess it is kind of like a bird. Kind of? Yeah, I mean, I would say so. Hell of a lot more intimidating, though. The anxiety of the locals was justified, it seems. If this creature appeared in the skies over any city, it would cause quite a panic, no? This one seems to be in a most temperamental state, which bodes ill for us. All too true, love. Now let's get our heads on straight and get on with it, shall we? I mean, still just a bird at the end of the day. I bet we could eat good for a while off this one.
Got it?
Indeed, but let's stay focused until it's dead, or we'll be the meal.
Get ready.
Here it comes, get ready. No comment from Hulkenberg when we're talking about eating this thing? Surprising. Okay, let's see. Actually also weak to piercing. Well, well, well. And absorbs fire. Can be stolen from. Well then. Let's hit that weakness. And hit that weakness. And hit that weakness even more. And we could do that. We could boost all of our attack power and just ignore the advice about boosting our defense entirely. Sure. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, I'd like to steal from it, obviously. And I didn't steal. Right, she's no longer in her summoner archetype, so no elemental syntheses. Well, in that case, just Blizzardon it is. You know what? We can't even do this. Boost our defense and put us all in the back row. So this thing should not be able to touch us barely at all. Well, unfortunately it still deals damage, so as usual, no flawless victory for us here. But that's fine. Okay, remember that everyone is in the back row. Maximum defense debuff. Okay, in the front row. Please? Oh, come on. Wait, what am I doing? You have plunder. Well, I guess I wanted to max out, you know, power thrust first. But yeah, I could have just waited for this, which is supposed to have a high chance of stealing, and also obviously his agility is a lot higher. Medic Greaves, okay. Yeah, I could have been dealing damage instead. Oh no, the inefficiency. Wait, can you do anything? No, not really. Well, I mean, we could do something. Extreme magic almighty damage to all enemies. But is that better? I don't know if I ever used this one, so let's use it. And see how it performs. Well enough, I guess. That must have been just enough to kill it, but just enough is enough. And we get a second pair of Medic Greaves. Good. Talisman of the Avian, which I'm pretty sure we needed for something, so that's good. Still a good chunk of XP, of course. We got the crit buff for everyone. And that was, of course, incredibly easy. Poor thing. Somehow we did it. Yep. As usual, somehow. The somehow is through lots of unnecessary grinding. Now I really believe that it was alive for hundreds of years, cause you gotta be real old to get that stubborn. Well, at least it can't do any more harm.
No.
Well then, let's take the Cockatrice crest and head back. If we show them this, surely their fears will be allayed. Oh, now she wants to eat it.
Don't tell me.
No, not this time. I know that look. Please tell me you're not thinking of taking this thing's meat back with us. Why not, though? I mean, it is just an animal at the end of the day. I suppose it might not be particularly nice if it's just, you know, an ancient thing, so very tough and leathery stuff. But it's technically food.
Most appetizing.
It was Basilia who suggested we make a meal of it. I bet we could eat good, he said. I remember it quite clearly, I assure you. Oh, so you were listening. Of course you were. Yeah, about that. Looking at him now, I can tell that that meat is tougher than shoe leather. It was alive for centuries, right? Well, it shows. You'd wear down your jaw chewing on that.
Oh.
So even with Basilia's exemplary cooking techniques, there are still some ingredients that are best discarded. I mean, you just have to cook it long enough. Everything gets soft eventually.
You're really...
Come now, that reaction is a bit much, don't you think? A cha? Yeah, I'd say that was a bit uncalled for, Hulkenberg. Pull yourself together.
Let's go back.
If you're that hungry, we can grab some proper food after we head back. We've got our bounty secured, so it's high time we get out of here, yeah? Actually, yeah. I suppose for once we're actually done here all in one go.
Right?
Got what we came here for. Got some nice equipment upgrades, actually. Well, an upgrade. Got the thing we came here for. We got a gold beetle. Yeah. We're at the 1 hour mark. Everything's working out nicely, I'd say.
Hey!
Check the map, actually. Oh, not this map. I was thinking of the dungeon map.
Hey!
Which I don't think we can look at from here, can we? No. But, I mean, I double-checked before. There's nothing else here, is there? Okay. Just because now I'm starting to second-guess myself. And because it would be unfortunate if I actually somehow left something behind. I mean, obviously we would see any blue stars or chests marked on the map. We did not fully explore the boss room, but there's never been anything in there, so I'm confident enough to just leave this place and consider it cleared.
Hey! Okay then.
Let's leave.
Speaking of...
Bounty to collect, yes.
So, the deadline is?
And so...
12 days, yeah. Plenty of time. Way too much time. Why was I ever buried? I wasn't buried, thankfully. Worried, though. I suppose that's just how I am.
Draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 12 days remain.
Here you are.
And Bard incenses, health incense, another one. Oh, no, I'm not so sure. Is it? Could it be scripted?
Oh, right!
But why would he send us 2 of the same in a row? Yep, we're gonna talk to Basilio on this day.
Pardon?
And then probably actually go to the arena in the evening, because what else are we gonna do? We're gonna report that quest as well. We're gonna use this incense while I remember. 609 hit points, 531, 533, and 519 for Yufa. I mean, that boost that she got for maxing out... was it the Seeker? The Magic Seeker? Yeah. That helped her a lot, but let's even things out even more. Now, all of our companions are actually more or less at the same level health-wise. I mean, all of our active companions, of course. Juna's behind there, but I mean, she's usually gonna be in the back row, I suppose. Should I ever use her? So that's not so bad. Basilio's nice and tanky, as you would expect. Hulkenberg, obviously, as well. Yeah, everything's looking fine. We're going to end this one here, I think. Or should we go ahead and report the quest? I suppose I might as well, or else again, the game's gonna annoy me about it.
Let's go!
That little pop-up every time.
Uh-huh.
That's a cockatrice crest. Did you really defeat that monster in the manner of the Ascendant? Sure enough. You doubt me? Oh, I know that. I know what you're capable of. Just hard to believe how quickly you dealt with it. May I have the cockatrice crest? I want to show all the anxious people proof they're no longer in danger. Sure thing. Make sure to share the tale of Atantua's bravery too.
Thanks, mate.
Of course, you have my word. Oh, and here's your reward. Please take.
We did it.
The cockatrice in the clouds. Another 150,000 gold.
All right.
And more courage than we could ever possibly need. Well, we definitely need more Magla, I guess, so... I mean, he's strong and has the means to fly, but I doubted he would care to help us. Who? Louise? Between you and me, some of us in the military think Louise should have handled this. I mean, he's strong and has the means to fly, but I doubted he would care to help us. Yeah, I mean, obviously. He doesn't care. I was certain that you would help those in need, though. And I convinced the rest of them from there. I'm honored. You're not only strong, but willing to put your life on the line for others. I believe those are qualities befitting a true king.
Counting on you.
So keep going. You've got my support. Nice. Thanks, man. Okay. Right, with that, I'm gonna wrap up this episode. Next time, yeah, we're gonna hang out with Basilio, go visit the arena, and then the day after that, probably tackle that last remaining bounty. I would assume. Or would it make sense? I was actually thinking maybe it would make sense to do the fishing first. Why was I thinking that, though? Why was I thinking that? Wait. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. I think I remember. Because we need to hang out with Basilio twice, right? To get his final archetype. So, if we spend the next day with him, then the day after that, we basically waste a day. Well, we'd have to waste 2 days in a row to do 2 instances of fishing, but, you know, it's fine. Probably. It's probably fine. I mean, that's 1 day, 2, 3, and 4 for the dungeon after that. No, for Basilio after that. Then a dungeon. And then we'd still be left with 6 days. Is that right? 3 of which we're going to use for the towers, for the trials. I mean, it should work out. But not too much extra time, but still enough, I guess. But yeah, the idea here is that we would get Basilio to the max, to his final follower rank, unlocking his ability to become the Royal Berserker, in theory, before we do the final regular dungeon, which might be where I decide to stay to do any grinding, right? Because then, of course, I could theoretically just grind indefinitely, grind until I literally max out everyone's archetypes, if I want to do that. And of course it would make sense to unlock everyone's archetypes before that. That was my line of thinking there. I mean, it's obviously completely unnecessary to do, especially if I have no intention to actually use Basilio, for example. But, you know, I like the idea of unlocking literally every archetype, and especially the royal archetypes, just because, you know, it seems like a fun thing to do, in a way. If I find myself with, once again, just way too much time to spend on completely ridiculous things like that. Anyway, for now, we're gonna end this episode. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.